Do you ever look at someone and wonder what is going on inside their head?
Disclaimer, hindi po ako makeup artist, kaya don't come at me for what I'm doing. Kasi I just do what works for me, and what I like on me. So don't get mad if I do something wrong. Hi everyone, it's me Crystal. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing everyday kind of makeup look that I always do. I don't wear it every day, but when I go out, this is what I usually do. So I'm going to show you guys an updated makeup tutorial because the last one I posted was that's not how I do my makeup anymore. So now I'm going to do an updated one, and the one that I actually do like all the time. Okay, so usually I first prep and do my skincare. So first I'm gonna put my hair away using these clips. I got these clips from Shopee. They're so cheap and it's like really good. My skincare consists of retinol. This is some retinol cream. It's also like a moisturizer at the same time. It's very moisturizing, and I use this before I sleep, when I wake up, before I do my makeup. Wow, that rhymed. This is from Nature Well. Okay, so after some retinol, I'm gonna use moisturizer. This one's from Curology, and I take that much and put this all over my face. Right after that, I take some refreshing toner just to refresh the face. This one's from Bubble. Okay, so before I do my makeup, I usually put my bangs in rollers so that after I do my makeup, it's nice and curled. So I curl. I know I look a little crazy, but process. Okay, now that I've clipped my hair away, I can finally start with the makeup. So first step for me is always using sunscreen. I never do my makeup without putting sunscreen on. I'm using this one from Biore. I like to put a generous amount because the sun here in the Philippines is really damaging. So I really have to make sure that my skin is protected. Okay, now that that's done, I'm gonna take some Rare Beauty, always an Optimist. I kind of use this as a primer already, and I'm just gonna spray this all over my face. Okay, so now that that's set, I'm gonna go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and the thing kind of came off because I always use this. But this is in the shade 2 Light Clear. And I'm going to put this all over my face. At first when I bought this, I actually didn't really know what it was. It was just the start of it going trending on TikTok. I thought it was a foundation, and I use it as a foundation, but it's not. It's actually just a glow illuminator. But it's still really beautiful, and you can use it as a foundation if you want to, but it's actually not a foundation. And then I'm just gonna blend this in with a little buffer brush. The hype is real. This stuff is so good. It makes my skin look so nice and radiant. People always ask me how I don't break out, and the truth is I do. I actually have breakouts, and I really just ignore it because breakouts are normal, especially since I'm a teenager, and usually at this time, this is when hormones are really bad, and this is all like hormonal acne. So I just, I don't really do much about it. with my favorite foundation of all time. It's very pricey, but it's so different from other foundations that you can buy. It's so lightweight. This is called the Capture Total Cell Energy Super Potent Serum Foundation from Dior. At first I didn't really know what to expect, but it's so good. It feels like a BB cream, but it has medium to full coverage. Putting this on areas that I'm really breaking out, I need coverage, and I just blend it in with the same brush. So this is the foundation all blended. Now I'm gonna go in with some concealer to cover those eye bags. My eye bags aren't so bad right now, but still we're gonna put some coverage on there. I'm gonna use the Dior Backstage Concealer. This also works very well with the foundation. It blends in super nicely, and I really love the applicator. The shade I'm using is 1C. I actually think I could go a little lighter, pero I bought this online kasi, and I didn't really know what shade I should go for. Putting this on red spots. Okay, and then on top of that, I use a lighter shade concealer. This is in the shade Fair Warm. This is the e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And it's super light, like it's really white. So I use this for my under eyes to really brighten. As you can see. To really brighten the under eyes. I'm using this little concealer buffer for the concealer. I like to pack it in first and then I blend with a concealer buffer. So that's concealer all done. Now I'm gonna go in with some bronzer, with some cream bronzer. I'm gonna show you my favorite one as of recently. This is from Chanel. This is the Soleil Tan Bronze in the shade 390. And this is so nice. I recently just got it, and the way it blends is so nice. Do I think it's worth the money? Not really, because I think you can get something cheaper, but it's very beautiful. So I'm gonna take a little brush like this and just take some bronzer, put it on high points. I don't put it on my actual cheekbone because that's a little too low for me, so I like putting it up here. Then now I'm just gonna blend it in. It's just so pretty. It's a very natural bronze, and I love this one very much. Okay, so now I'm gonna set the cream bronzer with some powder bronzer. This one's from Hoola. It is my favorite powder bronzer ever. Chef's kiss. Pero nasira ko siya. Hindi ko alam kung bakit. I'm using an angled brush. We're gonna take some bronzer. like a lot of bronzer because it looks like I went to the beach, but I didn't. So you can fake it. And I just blend this in para hindi masyadong harsh. And we're nice and bronzed. Why did you find this? I'm gonna do my eyebrows. So for my eyebrows, I'm gonna be using the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. And I'm gonna fill my eyebrows in just a tiny bit. I don't fill it in super because it's already really dark on its own. So I don't really do a lot. This is in the shade number 5. So those are the brows. I know I don't really do much because honestly, I don't really know how to do my brows. I just do what looks good. Kaya wala, I just fill it in super lightly. Now I'm gonna use brow soap. This one's tinted and I'm gonna use it. I can't open this. Spray it a little bit. Gamit na gamit ko, as you can see. I really like this brow soap a lot. This is my favorite. So I'm just brushing my eyebrow hair up and diagonal. Those are the brows. They're super simple. I don't do much because I really do the slightest. Brows are done. Now I'm gonna go in with some liquid blush. I'm using this one from NARS. And it is my favorite blush. It is so pretty. Super easy to blend. This is the shade. I'm gonna take some on my finger. And a little goes a long way. I really don't use a lot. Put dots. Look at that. It is so pretty. And I only put like such little amount. I love blush so much. Now I'm gonna go in with more blush. I know, might be a little crazy, but blush is never enough. I'm using this one from Nude Sticks. This is in the shade Cherry Blossom Babe. This is the color Super Pink. I put this over here. Just blend this in. Now we're gonna do the eyes first. And all I do for the eyes actually is just take my bronzer. That's why this is my favorite bronzer, because I also use it as like an eyeshadow. I take a little bit of this. And I just put it lightly all over my eyelid. That's all I do. And then I take my eyelash curler. Eyelashes to me is everything. The mascara I'll be using, everyone is asking me. I always tell them, this is the Sky High from Maybelline. It is waterproof and it is my favorite mascara right now. My OG mascara was the Too Faced mascara. This one's really good as well, but right now I'm really using this one a lot. So this is what the wand is, and I go from roots and I wiggle. Money don't jiggle jiggle. What are you willing to do? Tell me what you're willing to do. 'Cause I nose just completes the look. Okay. Now I'm gonna go in with a little tiny brush and bronzer again and put this on my lower lash line. Okay, so after that, I'm now gonna contour my nose. I'm using the same bronzer. I'm so sorry, it might be annoying, but I literally use this bronzer for everything. It is my holy grail. So I take a little flat, dense brush like this, and it has like a round tip. Tap that off. Okay, so I'm gonna look a little crazy, but that's what you're supposed to do. If you don't look crazy, then you're not doing it right. So I'm gonna contour my nose. I'm gonna start over here. My nose doesn't have much of like shadow or a shape, so that's why I really like to define it with like contour. And then I take it over here just to accentuate a button nose. Be connecting the nose contour to my eyes like this. It looks crazy, I know, don't worry, we're gonna blend it. I'm using the same concealer brush from earlier and I'm just gonna blend this in. And blended. This is my trick that I always do. So I take some like setting spray or whatever and I melt all of this in together. I like to really make sure that I blend it very well, melt it, if that makes sense. Now we're gonna powder. I'm gonna set my face, but I won't fully set my face. I'll keep some parts glowy. Pero para hindi tayo mukhang nagmamantika, I'm gonna set the T-zone. So I'm using this powder from Bare Minerals Original Mineral Veil in the shade Translucent. This stuff is so good. It brightens my under eyes. I'm literally not oily ever, and I barely have to retouch when I use this. So I'm going to take it on a brush like this, and I'm actually going to powder the sides of my nose, basically kind of like baking. Over here, and then we're going to go to the under eye. It's nice and bright. Set one side of my face and then I'm going to show you the difference. Do you see how it's like a filter? And it looks so good. This is my favorite powder of all time. Right, so I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Now take some of my powder and just powder the sides. We're gonna let that settle. We're gonna let it set. While we let that set, I'm gonna take some powdered blush so that we can set the liquid blush. I'm using this blush from MAC, Dynastic Fantastic yung shade. And then there's two shades in here, but I only use this really light pink one, this baby pink color. Some people might say this is a little too much blush, but blush fades throughout the day. So I take some of that blush and I put some on my nose. put some on my nose. Okay, so I'm gonna do some eyeliner. People ask me, how do you do your eyeliner? And I'm gonna show you how easy it is to do. I feel like I'm really used to eyeliner because I always did my eyeliner when I was very young. And I learned how to use it. So I'm using this one from Flormar Midnight Matte Eyeliner. It's not waterproof, but it's still a very good eyeliner, and it's very nice and pigmented. And I also like the tip. This is a felt tip. Right, so I'm going to show you how easy. You see the corner like over here? That's where I'm going to make the line. And then I'm going to make it thicker. Okay, so I'm gonna clean that up with a little angled brush because it's a little too long for me. I'm gonna shorten that. It's very easy. So that's how easy eyeliner is. We're gonna take away the powder. Just sweep it off. Now we're gonna highlight using Rare Beauty in the shade Enlighten. This is my favorite highlighter. It's so pretty, and you don't need a lot. It's very pigmented. Step is the lips. I get so many questions what I use on my lips. Alright, so the lip liner I use is from NYX. NYX Professional Slide On, Glide On, Stay On, and definitely a turn on waterproof extreme color lip liner. This lip liner is so good, the name had to be this long. It is in the color 14 Nude Suede Shoes. This is what I use. I also have another lip liner. This is also a very nice color. This is in the shade Bed Rose. And it's also very pretty. I'm gonna take some of this. I'm gonna line it. Okay, so after lining, I'm going to use my favorite nude lipstick. This is from Caroline, and it's in the shade 121 Juliet. This is the color. It's a very pretty nude. And then I like to put on some Lancome in the shade 387 Crushed Rose. Right in the center. Now we're gonna set. I'm using the Milani Make It Last 16-hour wear setting spray. This is really good. And we're gonna make sure it sets. This is definitely my go-to base routine. My go-to everything. It is my go-to. It is super easy, super simple. my favorite routine. Okay guys, so this is my finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope you guys learned something, hopefully. I'm not a professional makeup artist, so don't judge whatever I do. But yeah, so this is my updated makeup routine, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Comment down below for more video ideas that I should do, and suggest some new content that you'd like to see. Also comment down below if you enjoy these type of videos, because I'd love to make more for you guys. All my social media will be linked down below, and don't forget to stream Let Me Be Me. It will also be linked down below, and I hope you guys continue to stream it and listen to the song, because I have new and exciting things coming soon. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again in the next video. I love you, bye.